the truth. You don't want to see the truth? What's wrong with you? Seriously, it's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed. You're like moral idiots. The truth is clear as a bell. They elected Hamas, and they are getting killed by their leaders who use them. I just saw in a bathroom of a Hamas house. You go into the shower, and you lift up the floor of the shower, and the tunnel is in their shower, and they force them to stay. Yes. Who's doing that? The Israelis or the Hamas leaders who they voted on? Maybe get your facts straight. It's embarrassing. You should be all embarrassed out of your mind.
How you doing? I hope we can still be friends after this. I mean, we're entitled to your opinion. We love you. Hope we can still be friends.
The Jews? You want no Jews, and is that what you're going for? No Jews in the Gaza Strip?
They tell you to leave and they force you to stay in your house.
What's going on?
And then it's Israel's fault that Hamas tied you and would let you leave your house.
We're here to promote awareness of a political issue that's been ongoing for over 60 years. We're not here to promote hostility, but a mutual understanding that this occupation is illegal and the people in Gaza are suffering. There's 140,000 people in the smallest area, landlocked. They have nowhere to go. So where the Israeli government is asking them to flee, do they expect the Palestinian people who have no homes, who have no assets to their name?
The charter of the Hamas called for the destruction of Israel, no right to exist. The charter of the Hamas called for the destruction of the state of Israel. No right for Jews to be in Israel. There's nobody to talk to. They start lobbing rockets on Israel. Israel said quiet for a while and told them stop. We'll have quiet with quiet. We'll meet quiet with quiet, and they will not. And they kept lobbing missiles at Tel Aviv, Ashdod, Ashkelon, at innocent people. Now the Hamas are using their civilians to protect the missiles that are shot at Israel. Israel uses the missile to protect their own people. These are defensive missiles.
I have a simple question about the poor boys on the beach. Were they terrorists? An unborn baby, was that a terrorist? The people working at a UN schoolyard, were they terrorists? The people working in schools, were they terrorists?
Being massacred by the Israeli state is over 1,000. You do not bomb hospitals and shelters. That is not a military operation.
I want to see if they bomb your town, what it would have done. They had to bomb your town.
Stop building missile sites there. Don't build missile sites in your nursery schools.
You know, I really wish Palestinian people had the freedom to choose who they wish.
Yeah, I wish that when they have a chance to have an election, that they would elect someone besides Hamas, as they did in 2005 or 2006. And I think that
Israel would never reach the ceasefire 120 times.
They had to have known what was going to happen.
That said it was Palestine that had commenced the aggression.
Anyway, I'm very proud to be here, and I proudly and unconditionally love Israel, and I support Israel, and I'm very proud of U.S. aid to Israel, and I'm very proud of Israel for being a noble country.
Not Palestine. I feel bad for the Palestinians themselves. And they're being really important. They're people who are being tortured. They're being tortured by their own Hamas.
And Jeremy with a J?
Yes.
What brought you out here?
Sorry?
What brought you out here today?
Oh, my love and support of Israel.
Tell me a little bit about that. Only when the suicide bombers started,
why they're building Israeli only highways.
The wall saved lives. They used to work in Israel until they start bombing in Israel, and the wall saved life.
Okay, and how much time have you spent in the West Bank and Gaza, sir? Can I ask you why?
What do you mean?
Why they would feel the need to actually want to come and bomb somebody? Which I'm not saying is good at all.
Civilians? Yeah, civilians to go on the babies? Come on. And Hamas does not, the charter of the Hamas does not, say Israel does not have the right to exist in the country.
Hamas.
So, you know, I don't,
No, you're not.
that's against the Hamas, what is going on.
What's your name, man?
There's nobody to talk to.
What's your name?
Now look at the protest.
My name is
We're going to serve the cause.
What brought you out here?
Well, I'm here to support Israel.
We're going to stand on
Very justified defense of the state of
hit
Israel.
the artillery. They're going to kill you.
I respect your opinion, I really do.
Unprovokably, civilian lives.
It's a joke,
Israel was ready
Al
to
Capone
do
runs the
nothing.
place.
And they told you
How would you feel if you saw a 6-year-old get shot for playing in the street? Not grenaded, nothing.
How would you feel?
Had to do
How do you feel about this
whatever
right
has
now
to be done
in Israel
to protect
when they see these
civilians.
missiles falling?
You think you're such a hero? So go move to Gaza. Don't live here. What are you doing here, guys? Huh? What are you doing here? Take the sign off. Take the sign off, guys. If it's free Gaza, so go and live there. Give them money to kill our kids. Kids, 20 years old. Shame on you guys. Shame on you. Say what? Say what?
You guys aren't killing children and women right now, huh?
Yes, it's a war.
Yeah. So it's okay that you guys do it.
Yeah, it's not our fault if they hide behind our kids.
Israel has put up with this for too long. Indiscriminately shooting rockets. Too long. Too long. It's not fair. It's the only place in the world where you can't defend yourself. What, because we're Jews we can't defend ourselves?
Cry for pain.
You have a lot to learn, my friend.
On the left hand.
Stop the rock. Go live in Gaza Strip.
Why don't you go move to Israel?
I'm from Israel, okay? And 4.5 years ago I was fighting in Gaza, and you know what? I killed 4 people. Why? Because they tried to kill me, okay? So if you think you're a hero, so go and move down there.
None of us are saying this.
So
just fleeing for what we think is right, which is
you think it's right? You think it's right? When 2 people from Boston killed people, what American government did?
What? Let's keep relevance here.
You talking about Boston Marathon?
But he's proud that he's killed
I could tell you they didn't bomb the entire area.
If I need to, yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question. What year were you born?
I was born in 1988.
Okay. 1969.
I respect you. We'll talk. We can have a relevant conversation.
She's been to the West Bank. If you want to interview her, it might be a good interview.
I don't want to see this
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm sorry, they're like kind of tangled.
You like that one's missing my
Yeah, some of them don't have them. Some of them don't have them.
They think they're smart.
Because the media likes to portray the settlers as these wild, crazy, Arab-hating people, and it's just not true, right? But the media likes to paint us as horrible.
So when you say you're a settler, you live in Israel?
I live in Israel, in what you guys call the West Bank. I would call Judea and Samaria. Unfortunately, someone from my town was killed this week in Gaza, a soldier uncovering a tunnel that Hamas, one of hundreds of tunnels that Hamas has been tunneling from Gaza into Israel in order to come out and commit terrorist attacks, and we're having to send people to stop them. So we just went to a funeral this week of someone in my town.
So how long have you been back here in the States?
I'm just visiting for a week. I've only been here for a few days. I have family here.
So you were right in the middle of it, of all this
well, last week I was in my bomb shelter in Israel. You know, every time there was an air raid warning, a bomb warning, we would run down to the shelters in order to protect ourselves. I live pretty far away, so we have a minute and a half when the siren sounds, but some people have 15 seconds near the Gaza border, 10 seconds. They have nowhere to run. For years, Hamas has been sending rockets into Israel for years, daily. There have been hundreds of rockets. And finally, Israel is getting tired of being attacked indiscriminately. Hamas does not aim. They shoot into civilian centers, hoping that death and carnage will follow. And there's a lot of us have been there, a lot of us have been there. Okay. Well, don't act like we're ignorant. We've been there too. We've witnessed the same things as you, sir.
I said, how do you protect yourself from missiles? If somebody was bombing Squirrel Hill, would you stand there? No, you would defend yourself, right?
That's exactly what the Palestinians are attempting to do.
No, they're not defending
To me,
themselves.
a Jew is not someone who calls himself a Jew.
Exactly.
Most of these people watching here, I don't call Jews. Because if they were Jews, they would have a sense of justice. They would not allow people to be destroyed. They would read and they would understand history. These are not Jews. I grew up with real Jews. I grew up with Jews who were... I grew up in the Bronx.
And where?
I grew up in the Bronx.
And you call yourself Jewish? You call yourself Jewish?
No. You call yourself Jewish and you don't know
I
what you're
was born
talking
in
about.
Russia, raised in Israel, protect my own country.
It doesn't matter.
I protect my own country.
Yes, and the bias is incredible.
Yeah,
you
so
need
what are you
to
doing here?
read.
So move.
I support a Jewish state because I don't trust this world to protect Jews. But I will not support a Jewish genocide. I cannot support Hamas and a genocide. You have had terrorism on all sides. You have had the Jews blowing up the British. No, but you can't have peace when you're occupied, when you're starving. Oh, no. You need, if you watch the American media, you're not going to know what's going on.
I read Al Jazeera, I read the Israeli newspaper.
Well, the Israeli newspaper certainly has its by Al Jazeera.
You're run by the Qatari ruling establishment, which is the U.S. imperialist puppet. That's where you get your news from, exactly.
Start reading about the history. I know exactly what I'm saying. I was trained to know what I'm saying.
We're not here to disregard empathy with them. We are here to draw attention to what is going on. What Israel as a militia is doing Palestinians.
You present a picture from Syrian.
Actually, a picture from Syria, not from Gaza, by the way.
You're standing here.
And this is empathetic with what is going on in the world.
It's a wrong picture. Go with Israel.
Okay.
This isn't from Israel.
It has a lot to do with those
At least the previous stuff before you're coming. No, that's a fake picture. That is what you are. I'm sorry.
I know if I got up, I'd get
we shall overcome.
I'm sure you've seen it. And, I witnessed 6-year-olds shot with tear gas right in front of my own eyes, right when they came out of school. 6-year-olds being blasted. To me, that's not justice. To me, those poor innocent guys didn't deserve anything. They weren't rocketing anybody. They didn't have grenades on them. Where's justice for that?
What do you want to see happen?
I just want to see people open their eyes to the truth. I want to see peace here. I don't want to see people who stand with Israel scream at us. There aren't a lot of people here screaming at them. You are. You are. Fine. A lot of these people are.
You had to know they're coming out here today. You were gonna catch some traffic.
Exactly. No, I was aware of that.
Terry Rubin sort of to the right came like, oh, thank you.
We came here knowing that. We know that we're going to be outnumbered here.
We know that we know where we are. We're going to be outnumbered. We're a small population against a big population.
Very nice.
Looking at us as if we're fools, but we all have a special reason to stand here and
They weren't thrilled, but they had to tolerate us because I was intolerant.
Can I get your name and how you spell it?
Melinda, M-E-L-I-N-D-A, or W-A-R-D.
Thank you.
Free Palestine from Hamas! Free Palestine from Hamas! Free Palestine from Hamas! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Occupation is a crime! Occupation is a crime! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Occupation is a crime! Occupation is a crime! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Occupation is now! End the occupation 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 now! No peace! No justice! 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 No peace! Ho ho! Occupation's got to go! Hey hey!
Palestine! Palestine!
Peaceful coexistence, just the way it was before. Peaceful coexistence.
It's justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people. Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free
Palestine!
No justice, no peace! Free Palestine! Occupation is a crime! We'll be free! Palestine will be free! Gaza, you are mine! Gaza, you are mine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Gaza, you will free! Gaza, you will free! Palestine will be free! People are occupied! Resistance is justified! People are occupied! Resistance is justified! People are occupied! Shabbat Shalom! People are occupied!
Peace!
What happened to them?
I love you.
Yeah, you love me, yeah. What happened to Hamas?
We're all human.
Yeah. Talk to the Nazis.
I don't, okay.
We can coexist. We can coexist. We can coexist. We can coexist. We can coexist.
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
I don't want to be on that side. Good. Did you want to go on our side? No, I want to be
Stop the genocide! 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 Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Yes, sir. Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live